Hello, hello. It's a dark episode for November the 1st. And wow, it's been a full day. Full day. Yes. I did started NaNoWriMo. I think I'm almost up at the minimum amount of words I need to get done for the day. It's a day that I usually try and get 3,000 words, but it's not been that kind of a day. But I've actually got fairly good excuses for this one. I got in a big hunk of my words, or for me, a big hunk of my words, like 800 words of the thing. Um, I took Janine to where to start, came home, got the laundry going, called Straight Up Cycles about my bike frame, which they had said maybe would have been an okay thing, but turns out A, I didn't register the bike when I'd gotten it, because who does that sort of thing? And B, which isn't actually an issue in itself, but the other thing is the frame. It's for a big husky boy like myself, and thus there wasn't an easily got frame, and they're going to have to get one from the manufacturer, which means I'm probably going to have it for a while. And it's like, do you have any beater bikes there? Whoa, we have this secondhand bike. It's only $1,000. It's like, oh well, I bought my bike for 600 something, almost $700 new. So I don't want a beater bike that's actually more expensive than my bike now, uh, which he kind of understood as soon as he realized exactly how much the cheap secondhand bike was. So yeah, which looking around at what the reasonable price of stuff is of things that aren't stolen, or there's things that I could actually buy from somebody who could tell me that it was actually running right, versus me buying it on Craigslist and it falling apart, or me having to put a whole ton of money into it. So I bought a bus pass today, so there's that. And I got a little bit more writing, got a little bit more of the writing done, and then Jean called, and after I'd gotten all the laundry on and swept the house and run the dishwasher, Jean called, and it's like, okay, went and picked her up, and basically had enough time to come home, uh, work, have lunch, work a little bit more on my writing, and then back out again, and this time picking up what was a pretty good big load of stuff, which is great for where to start, and taking that there. Thank God we had the dolly that we still have from doing craft fair shows, because that made it 2 trips versus 15, 10 or 11, 10 trips up and down the stairs at where to start, which actually they have an elevator, so that was all cool. And then I went off to my dental appointment, which I figured, it's like, oh, I do that, and then maybe I'd pick up my and it's like, oh, that wouldn't be that long, and that was about 2 hours, half of which was cleaning half of my mouth because it's been 2 years, and the other half was finding out that I have what turns out a fairly major cavity in the back thing just below the gum line of my teeth, and that it was going to cost a shit ton of money, even with insurance, to get it extracted. I mean, thank God I have the insurance, but it was like, or for $30 I can just have it extracted, and it's at the back of my thing. And yeah, after talking to Ja about that, that's probably what I'm going to go for, because it's in the back of my mouth, and and the doctor was basically like, it's a tired old tooth. It's going to be doubtful whether we could put all that money into it and we just get to the end and it would still not be particularly anything more. You'd just be putting more, basically more pouring more money into into a hopeless situation. So yeah, I will most likely let the dentist know that. So I got that done. I went and got the bus pass. I went and bought dog food for the guppies. I bought some shaving cream. And I was coming out of getting the dog food when Ja called and said, okay, I'm ready to get picked up. It's like, okay, I've just finished the last of the activities. And we got home at 5 o'clock. Super tired, probably from all the grinding on the teeth, which is great. I'm really glad to get my teeth cleaned after, it should be every 6 months. It's been 2 years because of COVID. Um, And yeah. So I'm pretty tired from that. So we got taken, and now I'm home, and I'm gonna try and get like another half an hour of writing in, just to get myself maybe to 2,000. I'd like to get myself to 2,000 by the end of the night words for NaNoWriMo. That would be awesome. But I know I'm at least going to hit my 16,667. That would be awesome. I'd really like to get 2,000. Um, so yeah, it's 8 o'clock, and I got time for that. That's my plan. All right, I will leave it there. I just figured I should get this in now because I'm gonna be zombie later in the night. I know. All right, more videos later, probably tomorrow. Ciao.